going on, y'all? Welcome to Real Talk Focus.
That's right. Welcome back.
Yeah, and we're just focusing on the different aspects and different perspectives in life
Yeah.
and everything that comes with it. And of course, I am Don, and this is,
I'm Cesar, like you guys already know.
yeah, already know. And this episode, we're gonna call it Kicking Back. Just kicking back, talking about our hobbies, what we interested in, what's our
Yep.
passions.
That's right.
Yeah, and then with further ado, I just want to ask, if you don't mind, Cesar,
Yeah.
bro, what are your hobbies? What you interested in?
Well, I mean, you already know this one is one of the major ones that we're doing now. This is something that's new for us that we picked up. It's one of my greatest things that I like to do is just talk about, just life in
Yeah,
general.
yeah,
And then other than that, I mean, spending time with my son. That's one of the major ones, of course. Love
yeah,
seeing him grow. Love seeing the personality in him now. And that's a beautiful thing about being able to see a life grow. I've had the ability and the chance to see that multiple times. Because my siblings had kids. At a young age,
yeah.
and got to see them grow, and it's amazing. That's one of the most amazing things to see and experience. Hobby wise, honestly, I used to be really into drawing, and that's one of the things I kind of have let it slide and not really done that much off or too often.
Oh, okay.
But I found myself kind of drawing the other day, and
Oh,
trying to
shit.
get back in it and pick it up because I don't know, it puts your whole mind into it, uh, your imagination. And my thing is more of sketching and like portraits of people, faces and stuff like that.
Oh, dang, that's dope.
Yeah, yeah. Because I first started off with animated cartoons like Dragon Ball Z and stuff
Oh,
like that.
shoot. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, now I'm trying to pick it back up, and I still got a little bit of skill. I still got it up
You
there.
still got it?
It's still
Yeah.
there a little bit, but definitely still got to practice. Get back into it and get my skills back up on that.
Nice.
Other than that, hobbies, running.
Okay.
Getting
Yeah.
back into working out, into getting fit, getting healthy, and because there's a few bad habits that I picked up.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we all do, but gotta let go of those bad habits and gotta get back into gotta get centered pretty much.
Right.
And so definitely running has always been one of my main things. I think I picked that up from my dad more than
Oh,
anything,
okay.
because when I was younger, I would see him go running, and got to the point where I was old enough. Oh, can I go running with you? And so
That's what's up.
we would go running with my dad. And so it was cool as I got that from him. Running, and it for me, running is, I'm sure for a lot of people, it just gets you focused. It pushes you. And I did track when I was in high school and middle school.
Yeah.
Always loved it. Just the whole aspect of it. Putting your effort into it, pushing through certain boundaries that you get into. You like mental boundaries. Because you get to a point, even physical. Because you get to a point where you're hurting. You got the side aches, the up aches, everything aches. But then there is like those boundaries that that you can break, even physically, even mentally, and everything. That's one of the things that I love about running is pushing through those. And then knowing that you can get through those, and then going further with your ability. And
Right.
it got to a point for me, excuse me, where I knew how much time it took me to get back into the flow of things.
Okay.
Like when
Yeah.
I got into track and long distance, and in high school, the teacher, they, or not the teacher, the coach,
Yeah.
she you know they told me to join the group and join the team and all that, and so I did. And then for the first like couple of not tryouts, but the first the trainings that we are doing, and we'd go for runs as a group and everything with teammates. Uh,
Yeah.
there was the guys that were good, that were ahead of the pack and everything, and then I told them, I was like, watch, man, give me 2 weeks, and I
There you
guarantee you
go.
I'll be up there with you. And that's all it took was 2 weeks for me to get focused, start training again, and stay consistent. And yeah, within 2 weeks I was passing those folks, just
Damn.
and then eventually got to a point where they were like, they're like, man, how do you run so fast, or how do you keep running for so long? I'm just like, bro, you just gotta, I don't know, you just dig deep, and just,
Yeah.
even when it starts hurting, you're aching. Sometimes you gotta push through that, and then you'll see the things that you can achieve, and the physical things that you can achieve. And so yeah, and that's one of my things I'm getting back into is running, working out, getting my body in tuned, and yeah, I mean, other than that, man, this is one of the biggest ones. Just doing this with you,
I appreciate it.
man, this
Yeah.
is something that I love, that
Yeah.
that I cherish, and that that we're gonna continue for sure.
Right. Oh yeah.
And because it's a way for us to reach out, and that's one of the things that I love, is just being able to reach out, trying to inspire, trying to
Yeah.
get people to open up, because we need to do
Yeah.
that more often nowadays.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I mean, what's up with you? I mean, what are your,
So, oh man, bro, the first thing, like you
yeah,
said, is this.
right,
This is number one. This is one of my hobbies
yeah,
and a passion.
yeah,
Ever since I was young, I always like to inspire others.
yeah,
Just try to have that positive mindset.
right,
you know. And so just doing this, knowing that doing this with you and reaching out to other people,
yeah,
making the effort to do this
right,
and having the potential to do this, bro.
yeah,
So to me, this is a greater blessing, man, because this is like one of my hobbies, bro.
right,
I love talking about this stuff.
yeah, yeah, no, I
Yeah.
feel you. Yeah,
And then besides that, though, bro, I like video games, bro.
yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
remember
I'm a
it.
gamer, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't no shame in my game,
Nah,
y'all.
it's
I
all
said
good.
it. I'm a gamer.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So man, I play like like Dead Space,
Nice.
Halo,
Right.
Gears of War, the trilogy,
Yeah,
my favorite.
yeah,
So video games also. I also like freaking scary movies, bro.
yeah.
Uh,
That's cool.
yeah.
I feel you on that.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
scary movies. I mean, for me, scary movies have gotten a little too like repetitive. You know what I mean?
I
So
dig
you
it.
kind
I
of like
dig it. Yeah.
you're like, oh, I know what's about to happen. Run, mother.
Yeah, run, mother. Yeah.
He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you. No, but no, I feel you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so besides those things,
Yeah.
I like to write also.
Yeah.
So I'm a creative writer.
Right.
These days is more just inspirational stuff
Yeah.
that's just all in my head, and I
Nice.
just like to write it out.
Right. No,
So,
you are. I'll say
yeah.
that, man. You're a good writer.
Oh, thank you.
You're very
man.
creative with your writing. Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And then the other thing though is I have no kids yet.
Right.
So so the thing is,
Well, you pretty much do.
I do that. Oh shit, that's true, bro.
Shoot.
That's true because I got a lot of nieces and nephews.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
And I hang out with them.
Right.
I babysit them. So
Yeah.
and it's amazing because I can see them grow as well.
Right.
And then so when I hang out with them, they make me still feel kind of young still
Yeah.
as well.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
I love
It makes
spending-
you dive back into your childhood days. And
Yeah.
like, come on, play with toys.
Right,
With me,
yeah.
like I get down with my son. We get
Oh,
down
heck
with
yeah.
some toy playing, and then we
Heck
get the Superman and the Spider-Man. He loves the Spider-Man, and he's like, oh, Spider-Man. I'm like, all right, let's Spider-Man, come on. He'll give me everything in Spider-Man to him. Even Superman, Spider-Man. I'm like, all right, Superman. But then we'll get there, we're playing,
there you
making
go.
the sound effects.
Yeah, the
like,
sound
"Oh," just get all into it. Dive back into that mentality.
That's
playing
awesome.
with toys and have an imagination to get into it. with
Yeah.
them. And yeah, that's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. It's all a learning process,
Right. Yeah, man.
Man. And then also, I just now started exercising a little bit.
Yeah. Right.
I just started, so I'm just taking baby steps.
Right.
So yeah, I go jogging.
Yeah.
Every other day.
Yeah.
And then I do my 20 push-ups,
That's what's up.
20 sit-ups, and then 20 squats.
There you go.
Yeah.
man.
So I mean, it's just a start,
Right. Yeah. We got to start somewhere, man. You
Yeah.
got to start somewhere with anything, But yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man. That how you're saying about video games. I mean, I honestly the only games that I could really get into was like that I liked that I could play sit there and waste hours. No, not waste, but spend a lot of hours is Grand Theft Auto. I don't know why,
Oh
bro. I just
shoot,
that
yeah.
game is just it catches it gets me. You know, and it's like you know,
Heck
just like,
yeah, bro. Well, because you can do so many things in that game.
right, right,
And to tell you the truth, I think that's why people like it because
yeah.
you like, you be like, man, I
I can
kind of
break all the rules.
exactly my point right there. I can
Yeah,
break all the rules,
exactly.
because we
Right.
have that mindset some days. We're like, you know what, man, I can't do all this
I
shit
want to blow
outside.
up all these cities. I want to blow up everybody.
Right? Yeah, exactly. And so I guess in that game,
Yeah, you
you can
kind
just
of
run up to anybody.
release
Yeah, and just
release some
release it.
anger.
Release some anger. Yeah, I take
Or
out that Gatling gun and I
yeah,
shoot out the helicopters and
right.
shit.
The police helicopters
Yeah, yeah.
trying to get me now.
Right? Yeah, I dig it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah, but the thing that's kind of getting my attention now is the whole virtual reality stuff, man. I
Oh,
don't I
that's
really want to
crazy.
try. I don't know if you've seen those previews or the dudes or people who play those games.
Yeah, yeah, I
Bro,
seen them.
like they get into it, like I've
Yeah,
seen
bro.
like scary ones and people just trip out and they. I want to try that. I want to. I forget the name of the. It's like a system for it, but I think it's more
Right.
for like the PC or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I wanna get. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards that. You know, like
Oh,
maybe
okay.
spending some money on that. Just trying
That,
it out.
yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, it
And
looks fun, bro.
yeah, no, it
You
looks
know?
hella tight. I
Heck
wanna.
yeah.
I might have to.
Yeah, yeah, you
Anybody
should.
out there who has one of those, invite me to play with you because I'll get down with
Heck yeah,
that.
bro. It's fun. Oh, and
Yeah.
the other thing is, man, I like to read.
Oh, that's
I
good.
read a lot of books.
Yeah, and that's
You
that's
know.
one thing I'm kind of getting working on and getting a little bit more used to doing it. Daily. At least maybe for
Right.
like 15, 20 minutes, because I honestly I wasn't too big on reading before, but now not just recently, but like for the last year or so, getting into certain books, motivational books.
Yeah.
Just
Exactly.
more. I think that's more that what captivates me is
Right.
those kind of books that
Yeah.
are real life and give inspiration and other people's perspectives on their
Right.
journey. Yeah, those books are awesome because then you start seeing how you relate, and then sometimes you have that same mindset as some other person that already went
Right.
through it.
Yeah.
And it's cool to see that connection that we all have. That we go through
Yeah.
and some people just take it to the point where they're like, damn, I need to get this out. We need to
Right.
get this out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's awesome. It's good to see that. It's good to see that we're all connected in some
Yes.
form.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Kind of trying to go for the same goal in a
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, man.
So yeah, that's what I like to do, man. So, but reading books, I have a variety of books
Nice.
from sci-fi, fantasy to leadership
Yeah,
to motivation,
that's cool.
inspiration.
Right.
You know, there's another book about like the universal laws,
Yeah.
and it's not just the law of attraction.
Mm.
It's deeper than that
Right.
because everybody knows about the law of attraction in a way,
Yeah.
but then of course with the law of attraction, there's different ingredients
Right.
and different recipes that forms the law of attraction,
Yeah.
and it's connected to so many things.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have those type of books too. I like to get into.
Right.
Um,
Yeah. No, the ones that really kind of got me was the one thing. I don't know if you ever heard of that one.
what's it called?
The one thing.
Oh, the one thing. Nah,
Yeah.
no, I haven't heard of it.
It's cool. It just pretty much goes into like the book looks like a domino.
Oh, okay.
And it's like in the shape of a domino, and it just goes into pretty much saying, we all have our one thing, that we're good at, or that we're passionate about, or that we like, or that we're attracted to. Whether it's video games, whether it's reading, or whether it's drawing, or movie making, or whatever your thing is, running, or
Yeah.
but it pretty much gets into the point where it's like do that one thing and just get so good at it, get so proficient at it, just become an expert to it, and then you will see how you can make that into a way to create an income at times,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
just attract people with that same mentality, and you never know what that might lead to,
Dang. That's awesome.
and that's cool. I like that book. It was given to me by David Berg, my sister's boyfriend, and I appreciate that. I took that to heart. I took everything that I read in that book, and I was like, man, yeah, it helped me a lot to grow in certain areas for myself.
Right.
Another one was the compound effect.
Oh
You
yeah,
know, you read
I
that
read
one.
that. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
one.
and that one's
Compound
great,
effect.
dude. It just has so much
Yeah,
great information in there
yeah,
about how we think, the way we view things, the way we act, why we act a certain way, why we're conditioned to,
yeah.
and how it all just has, it's all linked and it's all has a domino effect. Certain ways of thinking,
Right.
especially like things that we expect. You know, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah,
I recommend those
yeah.
to anybody
It's
out there. You
good.
know, those are just they're awesome books.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Man.
what was that other one?
Oh man.
That um, I forget,
Oh yeah.
but
There's so
yeah, no,
many.
there's yeah, I forget. I'll have to probably put this back into one of the other episodes. But yeah,
Okay.
it's just great stuff like that. In anything, any books that you guys recommend that you guys read out there, just let us know. Put them on the comments and
Yeah.
yeah, man. And we're at least like you said, he likes to read and I
Yeah.
like to read certain books. So put those books on there and we I just like to we'd like to venture off into new things and new
Right.
ideas. So yeah,
Yeah.
and hopefully you guys can share your experiences too, and I mean not experiences, but your likes and your hobbies and what you guys like to do, and you never know, maybe we can all just one day get together, do what you want to do or what you
Right.
like, and read what
Exactly.
you want to read,
Yeah,
you
that'd
know,
be good
yeah,
because it takes us out more of out of our comfort zone.
yeah.
Just get out there, like you
Or
said.
just our own little what we like to do and just
Right.
venture off into somebody else's likes and
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
because you never know what you're gonna learn, man.
Right. Exactly.
Knowledge is infinite and never stops, man.
Exactly.
It's always growth. There's always something to learn, something to never know. You never know what you might like, what
Right.
somebody else likes. You like, whoa, I like this kind of music,
Yeah.
or I
For
like this
real.
kind of movies, or I never watched these kind of movies, or never,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
true. Yeah. It's
yeah,
awesome. Yeah. We can somehow just interconnect
yeah,
with each other.
exactly,
You know. And
yeah,
so yeah, that's awesome, bro. What you just said is it's awesome, man. But yeah, this is some of my passions. The other thing I like to do, bro, I like to take just take a walk.
walk on the beach.
Yeah, walk on the beach, bro. Walk on the beach. I like walking around in like nature parks.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It's crazy because every time I do that, I feel restored
yeah.
in my mind and
Oh man,
spirit.
I
I
feel
feel
you.
rejuvenated.
I feel you
You
on that.
know.
Yeah, my
So,
biggest thing has always been going outside, especially like days like this where it's beautiful outside and it's clear, and then at
yeah,
night,
yeah,
man, I
yeah,
love to go to a spot where it's just no light, no city lights, and
yeah.
just gaze at
Gaze
the
at the
stars,
stars.
man.
Yeah.
There's been a time where I literally sat out all night just staring at the stars, and I could just see how
Damn. Yeah.
every like the constellations that I focus on is the Big Dipper and Orion's Belt,
Oh, okay.
and of course the moon, or if it's out, and you could just see how they just go round and around.
Yeah.
Like it just
Yeah.
like it literally went, and then till the point where light, the sunlight hits, and then
Right.
you can't see them no more. But they literally just go around and around, and
Yeah.
around, year after year. They never change their spot. They never change their
Damn.
place. I love it, man. I love it. Just gazing at the stars, and
Yeah, that's dope.
like, I like sometimes I don't even. I'm just gazing. It's not even
Yeah.
thinking anything. Or sometimes I'm thinking,
Yeah.
why, like, where, you could dive into all kinds of thoughts. Like,
Right.
how did this become? Or like, what else is out there, and all those thoughts. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's been one of my favorite things to do forever.
Damn.
And then nature walks, like you said, nature walks are awesome. Exploring different spots.
Yeah.
That when I was little, I really felt like I was going to become an explorer because
Oh yeah.
swear, bro, I
Look,
was like,
Cesar the Explorer.
bro, like for real though, like because I like where I grew up, or it's just we had a lot of freedom, so we'd go out, and hang out with our friends, and literally we'd just go exploring or into the woods sometimes, and go explore, go through places, and it just because when you're young, you don't know places, what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
You don't have a car, you can't just drive to the end of the
Right.
city, come back, like in a couple 30 minutes. So you
Right.
explore, you go through wherever you can go through, ride your bikes, and
Yeah.
I just loved that. I was so just man, I loved it, and yeah, being able to explore, that's one of
Yeah.
my favorite things. There's taking road trips. I love taking a
Yeah.
trip to Las Vegas. I love driving to Vegas and taking that trip because especially at night, because
Oh,
I love the
shit.
stars, man.
Yeah,
You
that's
get to a
dope.
point over in Mount Shasta, and you get to a highest point because you're by the mountain, and I swear that the stars get closer like it expands more. Like it's crazy. It's
Damn,
beautiful, man.
that's tight.
And then yeah, there's a time where I was over there with my sister and one of her friends, and we took a trip down to Arizona, and we're going to like the just taking a trip around because we were going to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
And man, that Grand Canyon is beautiful. It almost looks
Dang.
fake when you're looking out into
Oh,
it,
for
bro.
real?
Like, fuck, man, it's beautiful. And then, we explored like the area around there, and so we ran into like this old reservation, I guess, or
Okay.
old like hut, like a broken brick home that was there, or that was built by like the natives there a long time ago.
Dang, that's
And
ancient times,
it's
huh?
broken down supposedly,
Okay.
and you couldn't walk off, like they had it like taped around the big area. You can walk inside like the home that was broken down or whatever, that the hut that they had,
Yeah.
and but you couldn't walk past the lines that they had into like the desert because that was protected land. And I feel like people,
Dang.
they don't want nobody walking over there or like going into it because they don't want you to damage the plants or anything
Oh
there. It was
shit.
crazy. Yeah, I was
Right.
like, what the hell? But
Damn.
what was cool,
Damn.
what was cool, I don't know where this thought came from, but because at one point, I smoked marijuana, at one
Yeah, I
point,
dig it. Smoke a little joint, whatever.
but
Yeah.
I was, but for I don't know why that thought just came in there, like, to me it was like, I wonder if somebody left a joint around here because this is such a beautiful place to smoke, sit down and smoke one, and so I don't know what came into me, bro, and I just started looking around like randomly,
Dang, bro.
like into like little holes and little spots, and I was like, what? And I put my hand in this like spot that would like I would have put like something in there,
All
for
right,
the
I
next
dig it.
person,
Yeah, I dig
and I literally put my hand in there, and there it was. There's a
That's
little
crazy, bro.
joint
It
in the
had to
middle
be
of
there.
nowhere, 1,000 miles away from home, a place that I'm not even from. You know what I'm saying? I put my hand in there, and there's a little joint. I was like, where's the lighter when I need one?
There you go. Yeah.
When I was with my
Oh
sister and her
shit.
friends, and they don't do that, and
Right.
so I left it there. I was like, well, thank you for thinking of us. But yeah, I mean, that's one of the things, I've kind of slowed down on is
Right.
smoking weed.
Oh yeah.
I don't have nothing against it. Honestly, I
Right.
don't. I really don't. I have nothing against it because, for one, there's been so many things that I can do for people that heals people, a lot of chronic
Yeah.
pains, and
Yeah.
not, but it's a certain type, it's a CBD that
Right.
actually helps and all that. But I've never had nothing against marijuana
Of
because
course. Yeah.
it's never led to anybody dying.
Right. Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
never led to anybody,
Right.
overdosing or anything. You might have thought he was dead. He ain't dead.
Yeah.
Like Cat Williams.
Yeah. 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 He did. Yeah.
He's
Smoking on death.
gonna wake up in 30 minutes and be able to eat everything in your house.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah.
You already know.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
I used to blaze like crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, I honestly,
Yeah.
I've slowed down. Right now, I'm on a good long break
Yeah.
because it was just a thing that was just too consistent,
Right.
too like every day. It was just
Yeah.
like, I got burnt out, and it just wasn't. It literally like doing something like an excess, like like everybody knows,
Yeah.
all the time, all the time. It just doesn't. It's no
Yeah.
good, and really, it just
Right.
become numb to it at one point,
Yeah.
and then it just doesn't do anything besides get you tired, and then you're just like,
Right.
ugh.
And it's crazy because everybody knows this side effect. When we smoke a lot to the point where like I open up that fridge.
Yeah.
I just stare at the fridge for like 10
It's
minutes.
just like, what is
And
in
all
here?
what's only in the fridge, of course, won't be a lot of shit. We buy like eggs, a half a gallon of milk,
Right.
and some jam. And I'm like, damn, what should I make of this mother?
Or you're just looking at it like, and then you close it, and
Yeah.
like 5 minutes later you go back to it. Still the same soda.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, like something's gonna change every
Hey
time I
man, let's
open
just
the
go to
fridge.
Burger King real quick. Yeah,
Yeah.
nah. Yeah,
Right.
man, no, it's yeah, I mean, I have nothing against that. Anybody out there who smokes, do your
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
but like anything, just don't let it get to a point where you're just getting numb to it,
Right.
because it's just. I believe it. For myself, at least, came to the realization it's just not good like that.
Right.
It's good at times, to here and there celebrate. Boom, yeah, or I don't know. There's some people that actually need it because of controlling their appetite. That have
Yes.
they can't eat well or something like that. And
Yeah.
they need that so they can have an appetite.
Oh
And,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, but yeah, I mean, you can't let it control you.
Right,
That's what
and
I'm.
at one point it did with me, you know,
Right.
especially because I was so addicted to it,
Right.
and then it got to the point, man. I tell you, like, I'll just wake up early in the morning, I'll
Yeah.
smoke, and then
Yeah.
after I'm done smoking, I'll literally go back outside. I walk about a mile and a half in my, just
Yeah.
in my pajamas and like freaking flip flops,
Right.
and
Yeah.
hooking up with the person. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I was feeding for that,
Yeah.
a
No,
blunt
it's
and joint and
scraping the
yeah, scraping the
scraping the bowl.
yeah, scraping the bowl with the resin and stuff.
Oh, no good.
Not be
No good.
yeah, like I'd be like a crackhead though. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? They'd be like, "Dang,
Yeah.
Donnie, what's wrong with you, bro?"
Yeah. Nah. It's not
But
good.
yeah,
It's
it's
not
not.
good, man. Oh man, my
Yeah.
phone's going off. Oh,
Oh
well, it's
shit.
all good. It's all good. I'm
Yep.
not picking it up.
Yep. For real. Oh shit.
No, but yeah, man. I mean, other than that, I mean, one thing I definitely let go of, and it wasn't a habit really, honestly, but it was just something that I shouldn't have been doing was alcohol. You know, and I just
Oh,
it
okay.
doesn't affect. It affects me in the wrong. It affects me bad. It has a bad effect on me, and then I just I'm done with it. That's one thing I'm just done. And honestly, alcohol doesn't. I don't know. I mean, it. Everybody has their preference. You can choose to do whatever you want because it's your life. But I suggest if you can let that go, let that go because it sometimes it just brings out the worst. It puts you in a negative mindset,
Yeah.
especially if you're not like up to par with yourself and 100 with yourself. It just brings out so much negativity. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, man. I mean, other than that, man. Um, yeah, I mean, do you have any
Oh
other
man.
hobbies that you like to do or anything?
Oh man, that's about it. Like
Yeah.
I just mentioned before, and I actually like just hanging out with family a lot.
Yeah.
Throwing a barbecues.
Right.
Parlaying a little
Yeah,
bit,
man. Spending time,
spending time
like
or
quality time.
quality time. Yup, and even going to the beach. Nice
Yeah, the
hot
beach
day,
is
going to the
awesome, dude. Yeah.
beach.
Love going to the
So,
beach, man.
yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the spots. I think for everybody, I found this nice little spot. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people. I see a lot of people there, but
Right.
I never been there. But until a couple years ago, or probably like 2 years ago, found that spot. And you could actually drive onto the beach.
Oh shoot.
Have your car right there, just post up, and then start your own little fire, and
Oh
it's tight,
dang.
man. It was cool. It was cool, and pitch up your tent, so you could just chill the
Right.
whole day. Have some food, play in the water, have the kids out there if you have your kids, or if you're just
Yeah.
kicking it with the homies or your girl, man, just
Yeah.
a good spot.
Yeah.
Or
That's
even
dope.
just going to like the hotels over there and staying the night,
Yeah.
having
Just
a good
stay.
romantic night.
Hey,
Shit,
there you
that's
go.
a spot,
Yeah.
but it's cool, yeah. Those things are awesome, man. Being able to go venture off. Oh, snowboarding, bro. That's one of my
Oh
things.
yeah.
Being go at the mountain. Oh,
Oh
yeah.
dang, I haven't done that yet, bro.
Yeah. And one thing that I'm getting addicted
Shit.
to and that I liked a lot that, grabbed me, and it just sucks that it's a little spendy, but
Okay.
skydiving, man. I
Damn.
loved it. I loved every
I haven't
second
done that
of it.
either, bro. Not yet.
Yeah, are you down to do it though one time?
One time, yeah, I'm
Are
down.
you sure?
I'm sure.
You gotta be
I
you gotta
just,
be shaking up there.
I am, bro. I'll be like, and my lip be trembling like this.
You're like, I don't want to do it. I don't want
Right, yeah, for
I
real.
want my mama.
Yeah, I want my mama.
No, but bro, if anybody out there is down to go skydiving, let me know because I am down. That was the best experience ever.
That's
like,
crazy.
right, like I was just ready to do it for the longest time because I even talked about it with some friends that we were all going to go, but I'm not going because I didn't have the money at that time. But man, it's all worth it. It's worth it. I mean, you sign your life away.
Damn. See, that's the
You sign
thing.
your life away,
man.
pretty much saying, "Hey, if
Damn.
anything happens, it's not the skydiving team's fault or anybody." But I
Damn.
mean, you go your first time, you're tied up to a person. It's a tandem jump, and man, it's just the
Shit.
man, it's the most
Damn.
beautiful experience. I feel like we should all experience that. Just facing death. Nah, nah, not facing death,
bro.
but no,
Don't scare me
overcoming
like that, bro.
it. Nah.
Yeah, overcoming. There you go. I gotta
Nah,
overcome
nah.
that fear.
But man, like you just. I was just ready. I wasn't nervous. I wasn't scared. I was just ready, bro. Like it was just something that they're like, "Who wants to go first?" I was like, "I do. I'll go first. I want to do this."
Yeah.
So you take off in the plane, the little ass plane, and I was like, the door was over there, and there's 3 dudes that were gonna jump by themselves,
Man.
and I'm just sitting there. We're going and getting to the point because I think you get to 13,000 feet. I think that's the height we're at.
Oh
And
damn.
so they open the door at first before we jump, just to let the air in to feel it.
Oh
Feel the
man.
speed, feel the how it sounds and all that, and you're like, oh shit, you're like, oh damn,
Damn.
this is it's going down, So like, the dudes in front of us are all ready to go. They're all experts, doing their thing, going through their process, and
Yeah.
so yeah, they we get to the point where we're gonna jump, and then the green light flips on. They open the door. Shh. You guys
Man.
ready to skydive? You're like, yeah. And like, okay, and then they just ask you two times, I think. The guy had asked me, no, they only tell you once if you're ready. When
Damn.
that's when they're about to push you through the door.
Oh, bro.
Because if you say no, or if you're hesitating or trying to grab onto shit, they won't fuck. They'll stop and you take a ride back down in the plane because they're not playing. It's
Oh,
either you're
yeah.
ready or not. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And so yeah, they open the door, the green light goes on. The first dude jumps out by himself, shoo, he's gone. The second
Man.
dude jumps, shoo, he's gone. I was like,
Oh,
oh shit. The third dude goes, boom, he's gone. And then I was like, and he's like, all right, let's go. And I was like, okay. So you get closer to the door and like pretend
bro.
like this is a door right here. Like
Yeah.
your legs are literally dangling out the plane.
Damn.
And you're just sitting there, your legs are just. And you're like, oh shit! And then what I did, I didn't stare down. I didn't look down.
Yeah.
I just looked straight at the sun, and I was like, here we go. This is it. This is it. And then he's like, you ready to skydive? And I was like, yeah. And he like put my head back like that against his shoulder.
Yeah.
And then I looked at the homies that were with me, and I was like, let's go. And then he boom, he just fucking
Damn.
fall. And
Damn.
the first thing that gets you is the initial fall, because you start hitting speed. And the initial fall, you get that butterfly, in your stomach, that
Man.
turn in your stomach, because usually when you're falling, you expect to hit something, or
Yeah.
so you get like that nervous feeling.
Yeah. Oh,
But
yeah.
then you hit that terminal velocity and you start falling, and you realize everything's cool. I'm still falling, and so you turn around because you're falling backwards first, and then he turns you
Oh
around.
shit.
He turns you around, and then
Damn.
you're just falling, and then you open up your arms. He taps you to open up your arms, and he's just free falling, and he tells you to yell, because it helps you to breathe, because you're going fast, bro. You're going
Damn.
200 miles, 200 miles per second.
Damn.
You're dropping 200 miles per second, or you're going 200 miles, or something like that. But you're going fast. Either way,
Damn.
you're going
Yeah,
fast.
that's
You're
fast,
like,
bro.
You can't breathe and shit. But like he tells you to scream, because that way it helps you to breathe and helps you to
Oh, okay.
get your out. And I was just like, whoa, yeah, whoa. Just
You're
having
crazy,
a blast, bro. Just having a blast. I was just like, hell yeah. And then pulls a chute, and you would think that when he pulls a chute, it's like this big old jerk, but it was nice and smooth. It was just. And he was like,
Oh, okay.
and I was just like, man, I was just laughing, having a great time. I was like, bro, that shit was tight. That shit was tight.
Oh,
And he was like, that was cool. Do you want to control the parachute? And he lets you grab onto the parachute, the rings, and easily you just have full control, bro. And just and you're just like, oh shit. And then you can when you're free falling, they give you a chance to, if you want to like do spins.
yeah.
He did a spin, but I was like, don't spin no more, because
Oh,
this shit got me dizzy real
damn.
quick. So I was like, don't spin, and then just free falling. And it was dope. The landing was smooth. Everything was just on point about that experience. I loved it.
That's a crazy
it.
experience.
I loved it, man. I loved it.
Yeah.
Anybody out there, again, if you guys want to go, I am down to
He's-
go.
he's
Just
ready.
go as a
He
group.
said it.
6 people, we get a discount.
Get a
It's
discount.
a little $20 discount per person, but it's all good. I mean, it's fun. It's worth it, and I guarantee you will not be, unless you're terrified and you're just, oh no, please, heights, because there's some people,
Yeah.
but it's all good. But
Yeah.
anybody out there's down, let's do it. Let's go.
He said, "I'm ready." Like now.
Right now.
Like after this show.
Honestly, like right after you see this show, come hit me up. We're gonna go on the next date. No, no, but
man.
I really want to get to the point where I can just have like jump by myself, dude. That would be
okay.
the ultimate
Yeah.
goal, honestly.
Yeah, that'd be a dope ultimate goal to
Man.
accomplish.
It's tight. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a little spendy. It gets out there, but for me, it would be 100% worth it.
Dang.
Yeah. I would feel like
crazy.
that, it'll become something that I'll do frequently. Honestly, I think that would be one of my biggest things, because I've always been infatuated with flying and like all that. I even had dreams, bro, where like I'm running, taking a run, and then all of a sudden I just start like hopping, and then with every hop I start getting higher, and then higher. And then I just fucking take off.
Damn. Oh shoot,
I
bro.
love it. Yeah, it's
Dang.
tight.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Dang. Good experiences though.
yeah. I loved it.
So,
Yeah.
so
So it'll probably become one of my hobbies here, maybe in the
he
near
said,
future.
baby.
We'll see. I hope so.
Dang.
Honestly, yeah, man. But doing those things like that, making them something that's more frequent, like going out, nature walks,
Yeah.
gazing at the sun, or just beautiful places, exploring our world. I
Yeah.
think it's something that we should all kind of integrate into our lives.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, man. Trying new things.
Yeah.
Going
Yeah.
out, just having a good time, just living.
Yeah. Just live.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, don't exist.
Right.
Live.
Yeah, for
Just
sure.
live. Do something.
Exactly, man. And on that point, guys, well, yeah, just keep, you know, search for those things that you like to do. Push them as further as you can. Always try new things.
Yeah.
Because you never know what you might run into that you'll adapt and that you'll take in and that you'll just love. You never know. You never know. Whether it's trying new food or doing new things that you never done.
Right.
Like for me, one was too like shooting like guns
Oh,
and stuff.
okay. Yeah.
It was cool, man. Like I mean, it wasn't new. It was just something that I hadn't done in forever, and I just forgot how it felt. And I was like, ooh,
Right.
like this tight, man. It's just the sound, the power, and
That's what's up.
that's cool. Going shooting and stuff. Yeah, it's
Heck
cool.
yeah.
It's cool. Yeah, man.
Dang, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to talk about these hobbies
Right.
that we have and certain things that we're interested in.
Yeah,
You
because
know?
it gets to know we
Yeah.
get to know each other.
Yeah.
A little in a different sense and a deeper
Right.
feeling. And
Yeah.
get to explore different mindsets and what other people like.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, it's dope. And like I said, this is episode Kicking Back.
That's right.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Kicking back, kick your feet up.
That's right.
You
Just
know,
relax, because we all
relax.
need time to relax and just chill and take
Yeah.
in the moment and, just
Yep.
take some time,
Yeah, take some time.
you know,
Yeah, sip on some coffee and just chill.
or some
You know,
water.
There's
That's-
some water. There you go. Yeah.
or some Kool-Aid.
Some
or
Kool-Aid. Yup. Heck yeah, great.
whatever you want to
Kool-Aid.
sip on, but
Yup. Yeah.
make sure it makes you feel good.
Heck yeah, yo, for real. But yeah, this is it. So hope you guys enjoy this episode.
That's right.
And like Cesar was just saying, try new things because
Yeah.
life itself is a journey.
That's right.
And enjoy the hobbies and what you're interested in.
Yeah.
And that's what makes life more fascinating.
That's right.
So,
And keep in touch. Let us know what you think, what your experiences are, because we want to hear them.
yes,
And yeah, guys, we'll like always catch you on the next one.
yeah,
All right.
love y'all.
Peace.